What's up, guys? Welcome back to Amnesia the Dark Descent. We made a lot of progress in the last video, considering the video before that was just kind of like a filler, I suppose. And the beginning of the last video, I was a little bit stuck. So, we have indeed made hella progress. And we have 3 pieces of orb, some string, bucket of tar, which I think is what we used to put the orb together, and some meat, which I think we're about to go and use, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not normally mistaken when it comes to games, I'm just that good. I'm not. I like to think I am, I'm not. Right, I think we need to put this on here. And let me get in a better position. There we go. Remains. We has remains. Okay, so now let's go to the other side, and I think this. The remaining pieces of horses can be found in the right. In the box, thank you. Oh, another one. Yay. Go away chair. What's this one say? In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cowl before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one, and they all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. I will remain the same, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. So I think these are Alexander. Agrippa channels Weir. Oh, this is the note we need to give to Agrippa. Weir taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world beyond. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he can help too. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him in my return, if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception, optimism. It is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. I released Agrippa without killing him. Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile ground of this sort. It should be able to extract the contents from the vitae could be extracted as usually from an agonizing human's blood. I just need larger amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will be prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in the world. Simply writing the word in these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of a secretion of the water dwelling. I will have to address whenever entries supply me with the host, also a property prepared suffice to contain it. Well, I think we've got the one that's supposed to be difficult, ironically enough, because that was the water dwelling monster. And we have Laudonadum, which we don't really need at the moment. Right, so we need Vitae and fungi shears, and I think the rest of the orbs pieces will be in this part as well. Or they should be. So we've got half of them already, and we've got the tar that I think is going to stick them together. It's quite nicely lit. Oh, I got to read again.
August
No.
1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man,
The fuck is going on?
take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. How you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Are we done here? Hello? That was weird.
Alexander, there
come
isn't
on.
much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. So we haven't got, we did have a dagger, but we don't now. Where's the dagger? I picked up a dagger, I do believe. Maybe it was just in the flashback. I don't know.
Do whatever it takes.
Oh, I see you. Can I get you though? There we go. There we go, Tinderbox, you're mine. Oh, is that the right way? Let me just check here quick. That's to the nave, so this is the right way. Oh, this looks delightful.
What are my intentions, Daniel?
Do I really need that? Not really. Not really. Am I gonna need some Laudonadum? Probably in a bit.
But now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Oh, hello. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. The myriad of spikes pointed at him, glistening as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knees jerked and he felt blood trickle down his legs. In pain, his eyes fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realise that I had been ruptured and began to leak even. Delightful. Ori piece. Where are you? Bone. That's not what I need. Ah, there you are. You're mine now. Hey. Thank you. Should we check all these places? Some more loud downer done. Do we need it yet? Yeah. Ah, loud downer dumb's not for frickin' sanity, is it? I forgot. It's for health. Let's keep this on. No. Can't waste it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on for a little. How much have we got? Pretty much none. I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not using that. Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant. I can't really hear where it's coming from. Mr. Monster, if you are here, please don't murder me now. Please. Let's get some light up in here. Oh my god, this is like a freaking maze.
Who are you to question me?
Aha! This is what this is for. Take that, thank you. So we have a poison gland. That would be for Agrippa's thingamajig. Is that a cow? Is that a bull? It's a bull. Come on, tinderbox. Why are you in the most awkward place? There we go. See what this is about. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realise it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and travelled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Nice. Can see you. Thank you. Come on then. Let's get out of here. So now all we need to find is that vitae stuff, which is blood, basically. Now, if we came up to the door that way, chances are we've got to go this way, maybe? I don't really know. No, we came from it that... What? I don't know where the third door is, guys. But there must be a third door, right? Alright, that's that way. No television, don't shut down. I can hear a monster. That's right there. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. So we do need to go this way, I think. Maybe. Do we possibly need to climb this thingy? What? What? Watch your step. No shit. Thanks for the advice. I think we need to climb that, but... we've still got all the thingies. We does. A few cuts and bruises. Let's use some now down our dam. Where are you? So we need to go over the bridge, unless... yeah, we need to go over the bridge. Do we need to go this way, maybe? Is this a door we haven't been in yet? Ah, that was easy.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between
Piece
the
of
frame.
orb.
But they'll
We got the
die
last piece of
too
orb.
quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Let's see what this says. Murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Nice. I suppose killing the guy would be the final, would be mercy at that point. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of orb. And tar. More appropriate workspace. So we need to go back to the other place. We need to go back and see Agrippa first. Give him that note, and we need to find his potion. Like the vitae for his potion. Or the vitae, however it's said. There's a monster near me. Don't much like the sound of that, thank you. Come on, I'm so close. There we go. Right guys, I'm going to end this video right here. I think we're coming to the end of this game now. We have all 6 pieces of orb. And I think that's near the end, I think. I can't really remember completely how much further we have to go, but I think we're getting there now. We're pretty close. So yeah, keep an eye out for the rest of the videos that are coming up this week. And until the next time you hear from me guys, stay classy gamers.